Hey everybody, Tim, Ryan, and Steve back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about SASE. Here is a disclaimer, and hopefully we've got some cool, do something very cool with the screen here. So SASE might be a new acronym, but really it's just a convergence of multiple pre-existing technologies that have been around for quite some time. For those of you that don't know, we invited Steve to this video. Steve, welcome.
Thanks for having me, guys. Oh, Tesla. Very nice. Very nice. Have you gotten the latest updates installed?
You know what? I did. I got one this week, and it was really just to fix some of the bugs. So actually, that reminds me, the past few that I've received have just been bug fixes.
Oh yeah, it's impressive the fact that they're taking all that telemetry from other customers and using it to make, performance updates and add new features, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it actually reminds me of, what we're talking about today. I mean, the convergence we're seeing in the market with wide area network and security providers, right? They're consistently updating and enhancing their platforms using customer event analytics, right? So, vendors learn from real-time events and create global updates and security policies, and, customers get to take advantage, without suffering any security incidents themselves, So ultimately, the product that you have today has more features and better performance than the day you completed your deployment.
So guys, what is the point here?
Single control plane, and financially backed SLAs.
Whoa, guys. Can you dumb it down for me, please?
Yeah. So SASE stands for Secure Access Service Edge, which is a term that was coined by Gartner in 2019. So SASE simplifies and combines that wide area networking and security by delivering both as a cloud service directly to the source of the connection instead of just that enterprise data center. So security is based around identity, real-time context, enterprise security policies, compliance. Think of a bunch of existing concepts that have been converged into a single solution, right?
Yeah.
So when they did that, Gartner created this new marketplace, right? With vendors emerging with unique offerings. Other vendors, right? They augmented existing hardware solutions, right? Edge-based firewall solutions, enhanced, the technology that they had to, approach the SASE framework and meet some of those criteria. They really got hype going around the concept. Since this is an as-a-service model, what we're also seeing is you're moving some of that responsibility over to these vendors, right? Because they're providing that service. So with that responsibility comes accountability. So customers are actually able to see real SLAs coming out around these types of services that we traditionally used to only see on things like circuits and around uptime. So it's pretty impressive.
The cloud is highly available, it's scalable, it's got all those good things that the cloud is really built for, providing your service and your security.
For those of you that are watching this and are thinking, well, isn't my firewall just enough? Hopefully this conversation is helping to answer that.
The firewall is just one physical box a lot of times, or even just a virtual box in one spot. But we're moving, we're changing, everything is changing every day. So it's trying to meet the user, trying to meet where that data actually resides at that point, at the service edge.
It's hard to be that subject matter expert on security, right? I mean, these IT professionals have a lot on their plate, and security is only getting more complex. So what I love about SASE is taking that service model approach, right? We have experts in these vendors, right? They have, professional NOC SOC services that they overlay with those monitoring and analytics. And, they are the ones that are able to help, really enhance these solutions on behalf of the clients. And so it gives them that peace of mind again.
One of the things I think about just based on the conversation here is, VPNs and remote access. So talk me through as to what happens as we start to adopt that zero trust framework within the SASE model.
Traditionally, users remoting in from, their home office, their Starbucks, whatnot, they're using a VPN client, right? Which relies on a traditional access method of, I'm going to give this particular user the set of keys to my house, and I trust them because I know who that person is. So I'm going to give my keys to them, right? Ryan, you're going to get to go into my kitchen. You get to go into my fridge, have a beer. That's fine.
Yeah, we're kind of almost saying, here's the key to my front door. You can go into any room. Now you're able to actually start to go in and get more granular, where you're saying, okay, you can have the keys to the closet in my bedroom because that's the only place I'm going to let you in there. You don't even see my house. When I give you the keys and you get into that closet, it's like you're walking through the wardrobe in Narnia. You just kind of open the gates and then and the doors, and then you're there, you know?
A traditional VPN gives you network access. That's the front door, gives you everything inside that house that you got those keys for. With zero trust, you've got to take away that trust around the user just because they have a password. It's not going to give them access to things that they don't need, but you trust that that person is qualified, not going to go snooping around, not going to these particular file folders that are on the network because, oh, everything's fine right now, and I trust them, right? I want to know that I'm not going to, even by accident, provide that avenue for a security incident, right? Zero trust architecture takes that out of the equation because the way that the system is authenticating, it's constantly verifying access, you don't have to necessarily worry about that. I mean, it gives you a peace of mind.
Ryan and Steve, really appreciate you guys spending some time with me today. As we all know, these conversations are really fun to have with customers and prospects. So, Steve?
Thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate you including me in these conversations. We've thrown around a ton of concepts here, to everyone watching. What concerns do you guys have about access security? What's on your mind around these concepts? Let us know in the comments.
Comments below. All right. Take care, guys.
Thanks, everyone.